Are you guys ready? It is episode 5. It is time for the Canadian Grand Prix, most famously for some of the greatest races on the F1 calendar and its Wall of Champions. Make sure if you're enjoying this series that you like, comment down below what you thought so far of our Ferrari drivers and our position in the Drivers' Championship so much and Constructors' Championship. It's been a tough one, but I'm feeling good about this Grand Prix. So our preparations are only 11 days. We've not got a lot we can do in that time. We've already got facilities being upgraded. We have our parts being manufactured. I think we just have to get along to the Grand Prix unless anything significant pops up. So we're going big, guys. We are going for a huge underfloor design. We're using all the man hours we've got in this ATR period. And we're going to have this rushed as well. So it's going to come out in 34 days, I believe it said. Yeah, 34 days, which I'll show you is the British Grand Prix and Austrian Grand Prix. Not too far away. Let's go big on this one. So here we have it. It is time for the Canadian Grand Prix. The race weekend is upon us. I'm actually going to give David Coulthard his first chance in a run in practice. And I'll let you guys know how he gets on. So I'll catch up with you guys when we get to qualifying. So practice is over. And now we move on to qualifying. But just quickly show you the results. David actually managed to get 6th in qualifying. I was pretty impressed with that. He wasn't so good in the soft tires. We set him out on the softs at the end. And he just couldn't improve on the medium tire. Same with Michael. But Michael had been caught up in traffic. One thing I'll say is amazing. David Coulthard has radio comms like the normal game does with everyone else, but I think it's David Coulthard that is speaking. That was quite cool to hear. So you never know, one for the future if we get that far in. Once Alan Prost came in, he did some bits as well. His first practice for him was a bit slow, but you look at practice 3, and he's got a nice, comfortable third. We're still looking like we can battle with the Williams. Whether we actually beat them, though, is still a tricky one. Patrese and Berger still struggling to match Prost, so I'm happy with that. But Mansell's still just a bit out of reach. So with qualifying just coming in, let's see what we can do. So let's send Michael out first. We never let Michael go first, and, you know, he's the understudy. Let's see what he can do on a nice, clean track. We'll send Prost out in a minute. So I did it, and they came across traffic with, I think it was Johnny Herbert, who's causing us issues. Prost, he might not have done so much damage to, but he definitely, yeah, to Michael Schumacher, got in the way at the wrong point. It was about turn 3, 4 he got in the way. So we'll have to do new laps again, but decent start anyway. So we've gone early on our second laps. I want to see what kind of speed we can do overall. See, all 3 are ahead of our guys. Prost and Schumacher. Prost doesn't go quicker. Schumacher does a little bit. That is a lot slower than I was expecting, and we've got decent setups. So, I'm hoping that's not a sign of things to come. The scary stuff, it's Mansell on top. Williams absolutely smashing the times out. We are way off these top 3. I'm hoping that's just a Q1 thing. Let's see what we can get in Q2. So once again, it was Mansell getting in the way of our lap times. And he's blocked. I think it was Michael he mainly blocked. Prost just managed to sneak in, but still, we're now 2 tenths off. We need to go quicker. So they've both done green sectors. Can we show how close we are to these top 3? Or is this going to be a sign of things to come and we're going to be hoping something happens in the race? So Michael's coming along and now he's about to cross the line. He does improve, but it's not been great. What about Prost? Here he comes round the wall of champions. I don't think it's going to be a great one from him either. We need to get into the 110s, but it's not a 110. He goes slower in the last sector. He's really struggling with sector 3. As a 4th and 6th again in Q2. I'm concerned about this, guys. Really concerned. So this time, actually, at the end, we were pipped by PK and Berger. So, yeah, I'm getting more and more worried about this one. We've got to step it up for Q3. So our first run made me realise where we were going wrong. You could see Prost on top from his first lap. He got a mega slipstream from another car, and that sent him up the order. And would you believe it? We've qualified a pole position unless Mansell come through in full. We've done it. Alain Prost is on pole position for the Canadian Grand Prix. It's probably going to be a crappy race for him, but he's managed to get it, and we get a little achievement. I don't know if it doesn't show for you guys. I got a little Steam achievement there for pole position. It's first one because I'm always picking underdog cars, but yeah, Ayrton has been faster in Q2, but We managed to do it as Alan. Unfortunately, Schumacher down in 6th, not great, but we'll take that. We will take that. As usual with our strategy, sticking with a one-stop medium to hard, looking like a clean sweep with that. I didn't look at the... Ooh, maybe we should look at weather. So it said it was partly cloudy, so I'm not too bothered. It's a shame, because Canada can normally be great for weather like that. But anyway, this is our guys. 1st and 6th is going to be a good one. Here come the lights. They're counting up. 4, 5 red lights, and we're away. Can Alan get a good start? It is a good start. He's well ahead. What about Michael? Is he going to move up at all? No, he loses a place to Piquet. Can he stick down the inside for it? He does. He keeps back that 6th. But now he's got to push on and get further up. You can see that Marlboro, McLaren, and Berger just ahead as the 2 Williams are fighting it out. What about Prost? Let's have a look from behind. It's going to be a tough one. We're actually going to set him too aggressive. I need him to create a gap as much as he can. Schumacher not having the same issues. But oh my god. What a race this will be. As they see... Was that... Yeah, that's Senna pushing Prost hard. Prost has got a lot of work to do. He's putting loads of extra fuel so he can continue to push. Coming up to the hairpin. Oh, Senna's thinking about it. Prost not giving him the space. Now we have to push on down. We do apparently have the top high speed, but it's not working. There is a lot of slipstream in this one. Here we go. Can Prost defend from Senna? The ultimate battle in Formula 1 history. He does hold him off for another lap. I don't think it's going to be for much longer, though. Unless Patrese can come in and bother Senna. Hopefully get settled into the lap now, and we'll see a bit more go from Prost. So Prost gone defensive into the last chicane where the Wall of Champions comes up. He's keeping that line defensive, and I'm liking it. We have been pushing Schumacher as well. I've set him onto attack, I believe. Yeah, not aggressive. It's attack I set him for. That was just to get him back in line. I'm going to turn him back down. The worrying thing is I've got Prost on aggressive. And I don't really want to take him off of it. But I'm scared how much he can actually hold on to this. We'll keep it going for a couple more laps, I think. But yeah, he's got Prost right up his mirrors. Senna's going to try it. I think Prost is going to stick to the middle, though. Senna looking for the inside line. I don't think he's got the top line speed out of the slipstream for it, though. And we just hold on to that. Schumacher is dropping back a bit now. But Piquet's nowhere near him. And that's because he's got Cesaro fighting him at the back. That's the fastest lap. But Senna's gone down the outside, which turns into the inside for turn 2. And Prost can't hold on to it. He's going to come back to him, though, on the inside. Can he make a move to take back the lead? He's pushing hard. He's still there. Senna not giving an inch. I wouldn't expect any less from him. And he has made the move, but Prost needs to fight back, and I think he can. Come on. Senna goes defensive early. Prost is coming along. He's going to try and go for the outside, but it is there. The door's left open, and Prost going up the inside is nearly there, down to the chicane. Not the chicane, the hairpin. I've got myself all flustered. Down, round the hairpin. Is he going to stick to the outside? No, Senna pops in through. Prost now with the slipstream and needs to get past him before the Wall of Champions. You can see that Ferrari straight line speed is working when behind another car. What can he do? Let's go on board with him. No move into the chicane there. He's going to try it once more. Has he got the speed for it? He's going to go round the outside. Done the same move that Senna did to him. And here we go. Once more back into the lead for Prost. What a battle this is. I'm going to have to tone him down a little bit, though. He's using up those tyres now, battling. Michael is in a good place at the moment. He's managed to just stick with the battle. That's good enough for me at the moment. Back to the action, though. Prost now trying to generate a decent gap. Half a second, but it can be close so quickly in this one. I can't take my eyes off this battle. I think he's easily going to lose it this time. Or maybe not. Senna sticking behind him, waiting until after the chicane maybe to make a move. Doing the same thing at turns 1 and 2, I reckon. We have a whole host of cars now as Prost goes super defensive. Senna trying to stay on the inside this time, but it doesn't work. Patrese now right in behind. I don't know what Prost can do to make a difference in this one tire-wise. We can't push too much. We could push a bit more, actually. We'll try it. We will try and push a bit more. See if he can get a bit more out of the tires before having to pit. And look at that. Out of that hairpin, he has created a gap and a half. What we really need to do is generate enough of a gap that it's Patrese versus Senna slowing them down. You can see it was a great acceleration out of the hairpin. He didn't even have to worry about a battle from behind. Nearly into the wall of champions though, and that slowed him right down. Michael at the back still holding on, but not doing very much at the moment. In actual fact, it's Senna and Prost that have both broken away. And there we go. Senna is going for it down the outside. Prost still there, though. They bang wheels into the wall of champions. It was mighty close there. And now Prost going to try and come back, but he's lost a load of time. Unfortunately, this could be it for Prost. The Ferrari just not able to hold on to the back, I don't think. Unless, maybe, I can't keep up with this one. I nearly lost the action again. Prost going down that inside and trying to take that place there, battling wheel to wheel into the hairpin. Senna going to stick to the inside. He's probably still going to keep that line. But Prost is not here to give up. I'm going to have to tone him down though. He's using up a lot of tire now for this battle. Slips in behind, but hopefully can get back to him for turns 1 and 2. Unfortunately now under threat from the Williams. We can't push these tires anymore, and Senna is now creating a gap. We've got to hold on for a little bit longer. You can see Michael as well. He's just been holding on to the back, hoping for the best to get out a point. 8 seconds though, we create a gap to Piquet. This top 6 is in a field of its own at the moment. We come back for once again. Prost going to try it, and he's got Patrese though hanging on the back, so if we make a mistake, Patrese is going to pounce on that. We can't afford this. We really can't. We're in such a good position at the moment as he's going for the inside move as a late dive. But Prost does go for it, and wowie wow, that was so close. Here we go, round the outside into the chicane, forcing Senna towards the wall of champions. Prost looking to take back first. I thought this battle would have been over, but it's not. And he once again goes back into the lead of this race, but Senna still on the inside, takes it back. Nearly forcing Prost onto the grass. Can he react to that? I don't think he can. And once again, first and second with Patrese hanging up the rear. And Prost going for the attack. I wasn't really commentating. I didn't think he would try it. This time he's going to have the inside line. Is that going to force Senna out a little bit? No, Senna's still there. Who's going to come out on top round this first sector? I think it's still going to be Senna. But Prost giving it a mighty good go. Here we go, round the outside. It turns back into the inside. There's such good sweeping corners at the Canadian Grand Prix. And Prost is still going to hang up the inside. Surely he can't hold on to this here. He does. And he takes the lead momentarily once again. But Senna still never giving up. I said, this is the battle of the age in history. This was probably the greatest battle between drivers there's ever been. Not many have peaked at this. I still, once again, you got Patrese right behind Prost, and Prost tucking it in behind the McLaren. But no, he's going to stick with trying to overtake once again. Is he going to be on the inside? He is. All this time is risking a smash into the wall of champions. Patrese now is mighty close to getting involved. Oh, I can't keep up. Prost is in the lead this time. And Senna, once again, tries to go around the outside, but this time he's kept it. Oh, me, I need a breather. So I decided to have a break from commentating, and it's actually allowed Patrese to go through. Patrese has put the pressure on Prost, all because I took a moment thinking it's just going to be a bit more back and forth. And now Prost struggling to hold on to second. Senna is pulling away because of this. This is what I wanted to happen to Senna, not to us. Prost giving the space to Patrese. Now he can pull away, but I think we've now set ourselves up for a battle for second rather than first, allowing Senna to pull away. Hopefully not. But my oh my, I'm terrified to see how this is going to end. So there's been a crash on track we've had a notification for. I've not seen where it is or who's involved. It must be turn 1. Let's have a look. No, that's Senna overtaking Prost. And Prost battling back once again. Here we go. Let's look at the crash. Into turn 1. Is that the Minardi? Oh, it locks up. That's twice now the Minardis have taken each other out in this season. Oh, it's not good if you're their team principal. Oh my god. Once again, we're back in the same place as before. We don't have many laps before the strategy calls come into it. Lap 26, both drivers struggling on their tyres now. What I may do is give Michael Schumacher the early pit stop if it allows for it. Once again, another overtake. Just so you can try and get ahead of this group that he's sticking with. Really can't take our eyes off it. How am I going to condense this video down? Once again, there is Prost in the lead. There's been another crash. I don't know what's going on. Let's have a look, see who it is. Trying to wait for it to come up. There we go. It's Mika Hakkinen this time. Up to the hairpin they go. What happened? Did he just take himself out or are others involved? Oh, he's just... The animation's a little bit dodgy, but yeah, he's hit the wall. Going a bit too fast in the hairpin. He's done a good job of closing that gap. We're going to make him pit this lap just to be safe. And Prost can go in either this lap coming or lap 26 as we're predicted, as he's once again fighting Senna so hard. Schumacher in the pits. This could be a really good strategy for him. All while the others are battling. So it's time for Prost to pit. And it looks like Senna's already gone in. So we're going to have to keep pushing and hope we don't lose out here. Schumacher coming round the final corner. It's going to be close. I don't think he will catch them. But let's just go on his front wheels. Let's see where they come out. I think... Oh, there is Senna. There's Patrese. He's gone past Patrese. Patrese came out slow in the pits. So I'm a bit scared for what happens when Senna comes up to Prost. But fingers crossed, not going to be like that. And there we go. Into the pits we go. Berger not pitting. This is going to be mighty close. I think we might actually have lost out as Prost here. But Michael Schumacher trying to keep up with Senna. Out of the pits we go. They're coming around the final corner there. This is going to be close. Let's have a look on board from Prost's perspective. They've gone through. I don't know. Oh, it's... Oh no, he's lost out. He's lost out multiple places. So has Mansell. That is not what I was hoping for. Right, Prost, you are going to have to push on, my friend. You are really going to have to push on. So McLaren 1-2 as it stands. Berger having not pitted. Michael Schumacher has temporarily moved into second place. Definitely not what I was expecting. Let's see if Schumacher has what it takes to give Senna the fight. Our first glimpse at battle here. Here comes a Schumacher looking to take the fight to Senna. And I think he's going to go for the overtake. Into the chicane he goes. Can he hold on to it? He does. Is he going to keep... This is the moment that Schumacher has been waiting for in his career. He has not led a race so far. And now he goes into lap 28 ahead for the Canadian Grand Prix. What a move that was. And Prost has been overtaken by Mansell. So really opposites are happening here. No, I had a mess up in my my timings there. And it skipped along by 16 times rather than 1 times. And Schumacher's been overtaken. Prost has overtaken Mansell. We're not going to see what happened, but it all got a bit convoluted there. I think Schumacher just had an issue. And maybe team orders comes into this. I don't know. I really don't know. Do I want to do it? I don't know if I want... No, I can't do it. I can't do it to them. But they're going to have to fight it out. The fight is happening now. Patrese on Senna. This has been the first race where Senna has not been able to pull away from anyone, and it's great to see. Here comes Michael right behind them. Oh, he is looking for a fight. So another crash has happened. Let's see what was going on. That's the Benettons and the Jordans. Oh, it's 3 cars. It's 3 cars. That's 2 Jordans and a Benetton. I don't know if they're out the race, but that was a big impact. Is Michael going to go around the outside of Patrese here? He's going to try it, that's for sure. He might have made it stick, not quite. What about coming up to turns 3 and 4? He's still with him, still trying it on Patrese. It's the first time I've seen Mansell and Berger not really involved in any of the racing up top. And I don't think Michael can hold on to this time, but he's going to come back at him. He may make it stick this time for a second. We've not really seen this at the moment. We've only got 15 cars left in this as well. Christ. No, he doesn't. Oh, I'm out of breath from this one. On to lap 41, and the temptation to have them push is high. But if we have a look at the tyre wear, we're just going to make it and no more. So we can't afford to that. We can stick with the fuel, and that's about it. And even that's going to go soon. So it's a tough one. We're kind of in a waiting game at this point. Prost going for the move, and Prost makes that look very easy. Apologies, I got some dogs behind me with some toys. But Michael not wanting to give it up. He's going to have to at this point. Prost is probably the one more likely to catch back up with the front 2. He really doesn't want to give up, does he? Go on, Michael. I don't want you to tell you to ease off, because obviously then the Williams are going to have the opportunity. But there we go. Apologies, guys. And there we go. He's going to have to sneak back in. Or is he going to have Mansell trying it? No, he's going to try once again on Prost. The guys ahead, though, are going to come up to traffic now. What are we... There's been another crash of multiple cars. Both Benettons are now out. Let's have a quick look. This same corner assist just happened. Slightly ahead of us. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Everyone's locking up in that turn 10. That hairpin. So Prost now is going to try and push on to catch back up. It might not be too difficult with the cars ahead that are going to need to be lapped. Schumacher caught out a little bit there. That's allowed Berger to get very close. There's Patrese. All kind of out of sorts now with the traffic. It's made things quite difficult for everyone, I think. It's been quite difficult to see, but Berger has overtaken Schumacher just into turn 1 here. Nothing we could do. Now that the field's spread out, our advantage we had has been lost. It's frustrating for Schumacher. Everything's gone a bit topsy-turvy now, with Berger having managed to get all the way up to Prost. It's really fallen off the face of the earth for us this race. That traffic has certainly hurt us bad. Mansell past Schumacher, Berger past Prost. Prost might be able to fight back for it, but I don't think so. I think that might be the end of the road for him on this push. Meanwhile, we really don't want Patrese to be winning this. This is going to hurt our challenge for second. There goes Prost once again on Senna. Sorry, not Senna, on Berger. On Berger. And Schumacher now is really going to struggle to keep up with Mansell, I believe. Yeah, the tyres are gone now. Sorry, you got the noise, guys. Schumacher still trying to give it to Mansell, even on the tyres that are now really struggling. Not quite enough there, but at least he's still trying. A shock here is it Naka? It's not Nakajima. It might be Nakajima. He's actually trying to unlap himself. He's on soft tyres at the moment and going quicker than everyone. Might get fastest lap at the end of this. But yeah, he's trying to unlap himself. We're on the penultimate lap now, and Prost still defending for his life, is trying to hold on to third place, and it's not easy for him. Mansell now coming to the picture with Schumacher still a little bit behind. This could still all change, and I'm not happy about it. I don't want Prost to lose this. But here we go. Berger once again ahead. But can we get him down this main straight? He's going to try it. Doesn't have the speed at the moment. Mansell getting very close. Here we go. Last lap. Senna and Patrese have crossed the line. Prost has a lot of work to do now. And last lap. Prost does not have much time to catch him. It's going to be the main straight or nothing. He's also got Mansell behind. He's trying to protect himself from, who is mighty close. One last try from Prost. Can he get him round the outside? He's going to go for it. Can he make it stick? I think he might be able to. Coming up to the line. Who's going to cross it first? It's going to be Prost, who comes home in third place. Unfortunately, Schumacher in sixth, but another podium for Prost, 2 in a row. Considering the pole position was unexpected, we'll take a third place. What a race that was. So there we have it. In the end, it's a fairly decent finish. It could have been a lot better. You'll see in the drivers, Alan Prost still in third, Michael still in sixth. It's not great for him at the moment. And the constructors, well, we're just falling behind a few points at a time. We really need to be getting Michael a lot higher up. That's the truth of it. So we made another 3 million from that race weekend, so we definitely can look at upgrading something and see if there's something that can help with development. So you can see on the right hand side, we've done the race simulator, the team hub, and the hospitality area. That's been our main places that we can upgrade multiple at a time, rather than just one development for the car, and hopefully that gives our guys more experience. That is it for today's episode, guys. I hope you really enjoyed that Canadian Grand Prix. I don't know how I'm going to condense that down, but it felt epic. We move on to the Mexican Grand Prix next. No, sorry. We move on to the Mexican Grand Prix. Another one that should provide some great overtaking, some great battling. And we will have Michael Schumacher slightly upgraded, hopefully, then as well. So until then, guys, make sure to like the video if you're enjoying the series, and take care.